2 years have passed since we delved into Shadowlands for the first time on Firestorm, and it's time for the next expansion. As always, Firestorm keeps delivering the newest expansion in a pretty decent quality in a progression through expansions model, with your characters always being copied to the new realm, and this time it's no exception. Again, we're moving on to the latest expansion at this point, Dragonflight, which will be releasing as soon as December 11th, which is just a few days away. I think it's safe to say that there's gonna be some 3,000 to 4,000 people easily on the launch date. So let's go through it. What should we expect? Greetings players, this is it. The official release of our Dragonflight realm will happen on December 11th. The countdown has started. Boris will join us during the release and give everyone a free level boost and a unique exclusive mount. Boris, for those of you that aren't familiar with Firestorm service, is that Tauren on a chicken NPC that gives you level boost, and it happens like once every several months or so. And I assume since it's a free level boost on a Dragonflight, and Dragonflight is still new, it's probably gonna be a level boost up to max level of Shadowlands. I think it's going to be level 60. All the expansion content has been detailed here, so don't forget to take a look at it. We're going to. You should definitely have the Dragonflight client by now, right? No? In case you don't worry, you can fix it here. There's a trailer. Let's get hyped.
There are so many things undone. There can be no mercy without justice.
Alongside your false queen!
Decent trailer, 7 out of 10. See the expansion content. The official release of the Dragonflight live realm Valdrakken, that's the realm's name. Monday, December 11th. Wait, is it Monday? Oh, 11th is Monday. You're right. It's been in development for over a year now and in beta status for 2 months. It's stable and with lots and lots of content since pretty much the entire patch has been scripted and implemented. The time spent on the closed and open beta paid off, of course, and as we always do, every character from Erebos will be copied over to Dragonflight on December 9th, 2023. However, to keep a healthy economy and give a chance to new players, a few limitations will be applied in terms of gold and tradable items. The gold in the characters will be limited to 1,000 gold coins per character over level 30. Lower level characters or deleted characters will have their gold set to 0. The gold in the mailbox will be deleted, the auction houses will end and return to the mailbox automatically, and the guild banks will be emptied, items and gold. This is not a start from scratch. We will be given a special and unique reward for those players who connect during the first week of release of Dragonflight, December 11th to December 18th. So don't forget to connect in time and get yours as well. Unless we specify the contrary, each described feature will be 100% implemented and should work as intended. Raid Vault of the Incarnates. The first raid of the expansion introduced 8 new bosses with new systems. The raid will not be available during launch, but it will be open a week later alongside Season 1, December 18th, 2023. When it becomes available, every difficult mode except Mythic will be available. Dragonflight Dungeons. The 8 new dungeons of Dragonflight will be available as soon as the realm opens, providing the first reliable and extensive PvE content of the expansion. Dragonflight Mythic Plus Dungeons. Similar to what happens with the raids, the Mythic Plus dungeons will not be available until Season 1 starts, 1 week later. Every Mythic Plus dungeon will be available instantly. Dragonflight Zones. The Dragon Isles bring us new places to explore and have adventures on. And of course, this also includes the starting zone of the new race, the Drakthir. The Isles also introduce us to many rares, treasures, quest lines, and of course, world bosses. The world bosses will be implemented when Season 1 starts. On December 18th, classes, brand new race Drakthir, and the new class Evoker. Even though the class has 3 specializations, only 2 will be available during release. This is because the 3rd specialization augmentation was implemented during the patch 10.1.5 PvP. This expansion brings new things oriented to the PvP, custom achievements, titles and mounts, and also weekly map pool rotation for raid and skirmish arenas to keep matches exciting and fresh week to week. And there's a new arena. This arena is based on the Ornaran Plain Zone. The first PvP season, the Crimson Gladiator one, will start 1 week after the realm's release. A rated solo shuffle, which means that players can earn or lose rating score in the new ranked mode. Rated solo shuffle also gives credit towards vicious mounts, weekly Great Vault progress, and conquest. Professions. The professions are going through a full remaster. Renowned reputations, events and scenarios. Boris returns with the level boost, and there's info on the level boost.
Ho ho ho, I heard you're celebrating a new expansion and I'm not missing this big occasion. I also have presents for everyone in these holidays. I'm feeling especially generous. You don't have any good character to try the new Dragonflight content? No problem. Come and see me in game. I will use some of my powerful bovine magic. Yes, that's a thing. To boost you directly to level 60, as we expected, and grant you some gear to start with. Did you want to try the new race? Well, do as I said and you will be able to create a drag tier afterwards. Oh, but you don't have any good mounts yet. Okay, have you been good? Yeah, okay. Connect while I'm in the Dragonfly realm and by the power of my chicken companion, I will give you a cool mount. Want my chicken? No, not that one. I will give you a better one. Probably. He's as chunky as I am, so it has to count for something. However, don't forget that my planet needs me on December 18th, and I don't know when I'll come back, so you better come and see me before I'm gone.
Boris. Okay, so it's level 60 boost as I expected, so you will still have to level those 10 levels through Dragonflight zones. Okay, and that's the entire Dragonflight official release announcement with all the important info. I skipped some of the sections, so if you want to read through it, feel free to on their website. Release is at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. That's an early release. In Europe, 3 days away. As for me, I'm not going to be playing Dragonflight on Firestorm. Number one, the client is super big. Number two, I already played Dragonflight on retail. Didn't really like the expansion that much, so why would I play it on a private server? I just enjoy the older expansions a lot more. I don't know. It's not a bad expansion though. If you want to try it, go ahead. And even if you are a new player, having the level 60 boost is a great thing. You can dive into the Dragonflight content, see how you like it, see if you like the scripting and everything. Don't expect flawless experience. There's probably going to be some bugs, some crashes here and there, but Firestorm is generally a very solid experience, so there shouldn't be too many issues. And as I said, I'm expecting some 3,000 to 4,000 players realistically on the launch day. Maybe even a little bit more. I think it's going to be a decent launch. It's probably never going to be one of those biggest servers anymore. We're probably not going to be seeing those 7,000 plus players like we used to in the good old Legion days on Firestorm. But it's still a solid server, still very popular, and still keeps delivering the newest expansion as one of the first servers and probably the most quality experience with the latest expansions. And you keep having the option of progressing through all of these expansions with your old characters, which is something that literally no other private server provides anymore on a literal 2-year basis. You know that you're guaranteed getting a new expansion and have a place to progress to. Obviously, it's not going to be as perfect in terms of scripting and quality because they literally have to script 10 expansions. Dragonflight is like 10th expansion if you count vanilla as an expansion. It's also a version of the game, so you can't really compare it to servers that stop at Wrath of Lich King, Cataclysm, or Mists of Pandaria at best and have only like 4 expansions to script, you know? So it wouldn't be a fair comparison, but either way, it's pretty solid. Don't expect all the old content, all the old dungeons and raids to function perfectly. Most of them will somewhat function still. You will be able to get a lot of that transmog, mounts, and all of this, but it's also probably going to be a very heavy pay-to-win server as Firestorm usually is. I don't think that's ever going to change anymore. I haven't played on Firestorm in a few years, you could say, actively, mainly because of the pay-to-win, but as I said, still a very solid server with longevity and history, and also future. I hope they are never going to give up and keep giving us the newest expansions on a private server. Have that option is an amazing thing. Good luck on the launch, Firestorm team, and see you everyone in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, of course, as always.
People have asked to see how I build muscle, so here you go.